Vanilla Minecraft has just 6 mob heads, but I thought it would be cool if every mob could drop a head. So when I started my hardcore world last year, I included the More Mob Heads data pack, which gives every mob in the game a chance to drop its head. Common mobs, like pigs, tend to have the lowest drop rates. While the more rare or dangerous mobs, like the Blue Axolotl, the Wither, and the Warden, which I'll be taking on towards the end of the video, have a 100% drop rate. As I go, I'll be placing each mob head in its respective habitat inside my new megabase. So that's 1 down, only 174 left to go. First up are the farm animals. Oh, that's the sheep head collected. Or at least one of them. I still need the other 15 colors. Alright, let me place a few of these down. We'll place the donkey, cow, and phantom heads now. And save the sheep and the horses until I have the rest of the colors collected. The chicken is proving to be impeccably difficult. If I don't get it soon, I might have an existential crisis. So much for the cluck of the Irish. This is truly a test of my endurance. Come on, it's nearly 10:30. Alright, I'm running out of puns here, so I guess I'll just start winging it. Cluck me, that one took a millennium. Sorry for my foul language. Anyways, while I was collecting the chicken head, I managed to get a few of the other farm animals out of the way. I got 3 more sheep, 3 more horses, the bee, angry bee, pollinated bee, and the angry pollinated bee. I'm going to focus on the rest of the horses first. There's the brown horse head, and the creamy, and a quick stop at my village to craft some golden apples because I forgot you can breed horses with golden carrots. What I also forgot is that you have to tame them before you can breed them, which seems like a great recipe for extinction if you ask me. As always, Google solved my problem and I bred a few mules, took a nap on the nearest bee nest, and collected my prize. Now that the horses are done, I can place down a few more heads, starting with the bees. Wait, if I can make them float, it'll look like they're flying. Perfect. Now we've got all the bees hanging out in the flower forest. For the horses, I want to make sure I spread them out a little bit. So I'll do 1 in the village's animal pen, 2 more in the plains, another 2 in the sunflower plains, and the final 2 along with a mule head in the savanna biome. Now for the sheep. I'm still missing 8 colors, but luckily I have plenty that I can breed over at the old sheep mansion.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys!
And that just leaves us with the pink sheep and 1 mystery sheep. To make things even harder, I want to try finding the pink sheep in the wild. Oh wow, there's one right behind me. What are the chances? For the so-called mystery sheep, I need a Jeb sheep head. And before we head back, I forgot about 1 more type of horse. Okay, good. Those would have been a nightmare to farm. Alright, I think I'm just going to scatter these sheep everywhere. A few in the plains, dark forest, taiga, sparse jungle, savanna plateau, the meadow, And the last one's near the forest. Now, the skeleton horse is a weird one because it can pretty much spawn anywhere. Since the desert doesn't really have many mobs, I'm just gonna place it there. Okay, I feel like the farming category has been going on forever, so I'm just gonna try to speed up these. So, llamas. These things are surprisingly difficult to find. And on top of that, they only have a 30% chance of dropping a head. So I learned early on that I was going to have to breed them. Over the course of the next 5 hours, I found all 4 colors and bred them until I had enough for a head. And I also had 3 wandering traders spawn, which got me the trader llama heads as well. I placed the regular llamas in the Savannah Plateau and the Windswept Hills, and 2 wandering trader heads on the Mushroom Island with 2 llamas each. Hopefully the rabbits are a little easier to find. There's the white rabbit, black and white, gold, salt and pepper, brown, and the black rabbit. Oh, great. Ah, no way, that's like a 1 out of 100 chance. Here's the black rabbit, and finally toast. Don't. Take 2. Not again. And you know the drill by now. There's the gold rabbit, naturally right on the edge, seconds away from hurling itself off, and then the rest. Now, since we got the spider head already, I guess it just makes sense to knock out all of the cave mobs next. Let me just place this down first. Next up is the bat, which I don't have to go far for since the entire area underneath this base is basically a farm for them. This doesn't have anything to do with my aim, this is just a really highly agile bat. I'm Batman. Yeah, that was awful. Moving on.